Hello adventure riders from around the world. Today's bike is this Suzuki V-Strom 650 model 2018. I have heard a lot of good things about this motorcycle, but until this moment I haven't got chance to test it, and I'm gonna do it now. Stay with me. Let me give you some brief specification before I jump and ride it. It has 19-inch on the front and 17 on the back. Very powerful brakes, 320mm on the front, 2 discs, and 260 on the back. Most of the bikes got 240 on the back. What is important, it has this tubeless tires, which is a very good plus or very good bonus for such a bike. And it has also some kind of engine protection made from plastic, which is not enough. If you want to see the world, if you want to really do some adventure trips, you will need a proper engine guard. The engine is something very nice. It is a V-twin actually, 2 cylinders, and it is 69 horsepower. Really nice, powerful engine. It's very well proved from many years from Suzuki V-Strom, so I'm not really go deep in the specifications because it's a very well-known motorcycle. The design is also really nice. It is obvious that this is a not exactly off-road motorcycle, and the foot pegs are the standard foot pegs as normal road bikes, but the forks are nothing special. I think they were 41mm and they are not adjustable. I like the design of the fender, really nice. Building quality, I will say very good. Luggage rack, not that big, really well designed. Passenger handles, nice design of the seat. Of course, as most of the new bikes, they have this curvy shape. We already discussed this many times. The stock exhaust is pretty big, and let's listen to the sound. Actually, the sound is nice. I like it. It has a adjustable rear shock, which is great, so you can preload from here if you have a passenger or heavy luggage. The foot pegs we already discussed, not that nice, and otherwise all plastic and everything is really nice and well designed, perfectly fit together. No anything, but it has a plastic handguard covers, which are fine for wind protection, but for off-road you have to change it. The design of the windscreen is also nice. I think it's adjustable. I can have it a little bit up, I think. I don't know really how. We'll check it later. And let's look around so you can see from here that the forks are not adjustable. Very simple standard forks. The handlebar, 22mm, really weak. So I really think that if you go down, you will bend it immediately. But it will be a much different story if you change it with proper bar risers and nice fat bar. Standard buttons, kill switch, start button, hazard lights. Here on the left side it has some kind of buttons to control the menus from the dashboard. The dashboard, guys, is really nice. I really love this big analog RPMs and digital speed on the right hand side. It has also gear counter, and all the numbers here, all specific numbers like temperature, mileage, time, and everything is displayed here on the bottom, so you can see it at the same time. I'm thinking that when you play here with all of these buttons, you can have much more, but the most important are already displayed, which is fine. I really like this. And what else? The gear shift, very accurate, very nice, but not exactly designed for off-road. If you go down, this will bend really fast. Handguard, we already discussed it. The passenger pegs, really big and wide. I don't know why they decided so big, but maybe they have a purpose. Probably when you attach your hard cases, they are supported here. I really don't know at the moment. The tail is fine, not that fat and big as most of the bikes, and so far so good. Let's change the camera position, jump on the bike and ride, guys. So it is not tall bike, but it has this massive size. The seat height is 83 centimeters, which is good for short riders. A bit lower for me. Let me show you what I mean. See, when I sit, I really have to bend my knees a lot, and because of the position of the foot pegs, it's not exactly comfortable position for me, but it is not bad actually. Okay, suspension, oh, it is really soft. I think that if you have my weight, 100 kilograms or more, you will definitely need to improve the springs, because these are just too soft. The suspension travel was something like I think was 15 or 16 centimeters, no more than this, and the weight of this motorcycle was 215 kilograms empty, which is mean with 20 liters petrol tank. The petrol tank is 20 liters. You'll have another almost 20 kilograms on the top, so it will go about 230 kilograms, which make the bike pretty heavy for this category. And we'll see how it's handle the weight. But as I said, with this soft suspension and with this heavy motorcycle, if you go to bumpy roads or off-road, you will definitely hit the bottom many times, and it will probably destroy your forks very, very fast. But let's go to ride. As I said, guys, I love the dashboard, so visible, everything is so nice. It is 29 degrees now today. It's a pretty hot day, guys, pretty hot days. Okay, let's go to ride now. It is not so comfortable for me at the moment. I will need at least bar risers to adjust it properly, because now the handlebar is too far and I see too far back. But all of this could be really adjusted. The mirrors got this old-fashioned design, but the visibility is really good. Fine. Of course, excellent brakes with ABS and traction control. I don't know how to turn it off, and I'm not gonna even try it because I will just waste my time. But I'm sure you can make it from the menu here with these buttons. Okay, so once you start to move, the weight is not that noticeable. But it is weight. It doesn't matter you feel it or not, it is a weight. Gearbox very accurate. Gear ratio very good. As I said, this handlebar is too far away from me, but it could be changed, so this is not a problem. I'm just telling you what I feel at the moment. As I said, guys, I have heard a lot of positive comments about this model, and I never had a chance to test it, so now is the moment. Look at now the design, well designed. Look at this nice alien key bolt. So this is what I'm talking about, building quality. It should be like this for all motorcycles. It doesn't matter how much they cost. Okay, I understand if the bike is expensive, they can have a little bit better quality, but it shouldn't be like that, because usually these things are cost nothing. And as I said earlier, when I tested the new BMW G310 GS, which one was expensive bike with a very poor building quality, I did not expect that. Okay, for city ride, right in the traffic, very good. The engine definitely has more than enough power to ride around the city. I'm guessing it will be the same on the highway. Excellent brakes, good visibility. But I confirm again that the suspension is just too soft for me. Nice design of the indicator lights. Look at how big are they here on the left side, so you can see it straight on when you ride, and you shouldn't forget it because you actually see the light. I think there is one more position of the bolt, so I can move the windscreen with about 1 centimeter to the top, and that's it. But I think this should be enough for me. We're gonna test it on the highway after a while. Stability very good. Let me try to cheat a bit here, because here is the worst of everything. It's the connection to the highway, but because of these 2 traffic lights here, it's always traffic jams. Okay. I like the sound of this V-twin. I don't know, are you able to hear it because of the wind noise, but it's really nice. Man, I have to do whatever I have to do. So to ride V-Strom in the traffic, very well, as you can see. Okay, now or never. Is it good for city ride and filtering the traffic? Yes, it is, proven. Let's check now what is the situation on the highway. Nice torque, pull really well, even on 6th gear. Now slow down to 80 because of the speed limit. It's a nice moment now to see the illumination of the dashboard really well. It reminds me about Mercedes-Benz dashboards, really nice, and this nice colors, just not so fancy. I like it. Okay, so now I have 80 kilometers per hour, 6th gear, a little hill, but when I twist the throttle, you can see it accelerates pretty well. So I have 120 kilometers per hour with 5,500 RPMs from altogether 12,000, and the red line start from 10,000. So I think that this motorcycle will easily cruise on about 140-50 kilometers per hour. What I'm just guessing now, that it will accelerate pretty fast until 120-30, and then we'll slow down and we'll be a little bit slower, but definitely will be possible to ride with 140, 150 probably, or from what I see at the moment. The windscreen actually is good, considering that this is the lower position at the moment. So yes, the windscreen is good. Riding comfort on nice roads, it's also nice. Fuel consumption on this model should be again between 4 and 5 liters per 100 kilometers, which is normal. So definitely not a problem to ride it with about 140, maybe 150 kilometers per hour. Really nice engine. Enough from the highway. I will U-turn, go back on the same direction, I hope without traffic. So if I don't have traffic, I will try to accelerate a little bit more to see how it's going really, because what I said until now is just guessing. But anyway, a nice green light for the neutral, so you can see it straight away right in front of your eyes while you ride, which is good. Only suspension is what I don't like. As I said, it has maybe 15 centimeters, but from the moment I sit on it, they became like a 10. So it has actually no real travel. But with the better springs, maybe Hyper Pro springs or something like that, you can improve it a little bit. So as you can see, not really possible to test the high speed, but anyway, again I will confirm that the windscreen is really nice, at least for me, and I'm 185, little above 6 foot. I don't know anything about the price. Again, I will write it down later in the video. When I get back to the shop, I'll ask for all of that information. But this motorcycle looks like one very good option for everyone who wants to travel around the world and looking for a bike capable to do almost anything. I would say almost, because there is no perfect bike, one bike for many purposes. This bike, it doesn't exist. As I said, guys, once you start moving, you can't really feel the weight, but it is there, and you will definitely feel it in some stage on your trip. Because yes, I will agree, if your trips are only on the highway, only on the nice roads, you don't really care about it. It doesn't matter, but you still have to do some maneuvers around the city. You still have to push your bike, and sometimes you need to use your full power to move around. And considering that this bike is, as I said, around 230 kilograms, some of you may say that it's not that much. Yeah, it is not that much, but this is 650cc motorcycle. For example, GS 1200, the standard, not the adventure version, it's around 240 kilograms, and it is 1200cc. So this is compared to the engine and the weight, it's not really properly matched, if you understand what I mean. But as I said, for many of you, the weight, it's not going to be a problem. Guys, I really want to show you something. I really want to show you something now. Look at now this motorcycle. This is German brand Simpson. This was my first bike, guys. Have a look. Have a look this. Have a look this. Man, this is classic. Mine was red. Really nice. Look at this. It's a 50cc, 6 horsepower, German brand. Man, I love it. I love it. Can you imagine myself on that motorcycle? Not really, but keep in mind at that moment I was about 170, maybe 60 kilograms or something like that. I was not that tall. I was 15 years old actually. So it's really good. Bring me back the memories. Man. It's a 2-stroke, of course. Okay, enough from the history. So this was enough for me. I'm gonna pull over now and will tell you my conclusion, guys. Just give me a minute. Okay. I will be totally honest with you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I think. So I will risk to upset a lot of people with what I'm about to say, but you know, for me it's very important to be honest and to tell you exactly what I think. So I never liked these bikes, V-Stroms, never. The old model, this model is just not my type of motorcycle. I never like it. But I have to confess, this is my first time when I ride one of these. I think I tested one from the last V-Strom models, but many years ago, and I was not impressed because of the soft suspension. But this is the first one when I really test properly one of these models, and I can say only positive things. It's a very good motorcycle. It doesn't matter that I don't like the design or whatever, and especially this. It looks like a chicken or like Coke. I don't really like it. But from the technical point of view or from the specification point of view, it's a very good motorcycle. It has plenty of power. It has everything set absolutely properly, except the suspension. Suspension is, for me, it's absolutely crap. As I said, it has about 150 millimeters travel. But when I sit on it, it became like a 10. So that means every time when I hit bad roads or bumps, I will hit the bottom. Definitely the suspension is not really well for this weight. And the same as Yamaha Tracer, the radiator is so exposed to the dust and to the stone, so definitely need protection here, and also better engine guard protection, because this one with plastic, you're gonna break it first time when you leave the road. But otherwise, as I said, guys, it doesn't matter I like it or not. It is pretty damn good motorcycle, and I can say only positive things except the suspension. And for many of you will be absolutely perfect solution to go and travel around the world. City bike, excellent. Performance, excellent. On city, on the highway, engine, excellent. 69 horsepower, more than enough for travel on the long trips, excellent. So only positive comments. So this is everything, guys. I hope you like it. If you do, don't forget to subscribe for at least 2 videos per week, and see you next time. Ciao.